Hi. So listen, you've seen the brand spanking new kitchen set on the show, but we think we wanted to do something different and actually get to know what actually is in the kitchen set, because this is a functional kitchen and this is a functional chef. We think, aren't you?
Real.
Aren't you? Aren't
you can pinch me.
Okay, yes, let's do that. Ah!
Ow!
Chef Corbin, everybody, here on behalf of Goemans and KitchenAid. Good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
What do you think?
When I walked into the building this morning, it still has that new car smell.
Oh yes, and but then you've created new smells.
And now it's got a new kitchen smell.
Yeah, well you've created some because you're making stuff. This is a functional kitchen, and that's why we're going to want to talk a little bit about what we got here and what you're making. So what are you doing?
So Goemans has outfitted you with some incredible appliances from KitchenAid, and I thought today we would showcase a bunch of different recipes and actually cook with them because they work.
Yeah.
Right? Not like some of those, studios where they have all the fake appliances.
Yeah.
This is legit stuff.
Okay. So what's this? So this is.
I'm going to show you a very technical recipe right now. Are you ready? We're going to boil water.
Oh.
Can you handle it?
Always learning stuff. Goodness.
But we're going to boil water on this KitchenAid induction.
Okay. Induction.
Induction. So this is a the built-in induction burner. 5 elements. So it's kind of got, you've got the small, you've got the large, you've got dual zones, so you can do smaller pan, bigger pans, and that's it.
Take me through the induction part.
Induction. It cooks with an electric magnetic conduction. Okay. So basically what happens is your traditional gas, electric type appliances, they produce the heat. The heat comes out of the appliance and it heats this, right? But what happens now is because of the magnetic that happens under the element here, the heat only goes to the pan. It doesn't go to the surface.
Okay, because I have gas at home, but then like everything around it is hot.
You typically have like a cast iron
and
all that gets
smoking hot.
So that all has to heat up first. Then the pan heats up. Right now, we're just heating up the pan. And I just put this on, and look how hot.
So it's quick.
It's
quick.
super fast.
Now,
it's fast.
What type?
Even in its.
What type of pan? Like, does a pan need to be?
Okay, so you need to have induction-ready pans. The best way to tell is you flip over your pan. There's usually a little emblem. This is a KitchenAid one. It's got the little emblems on it. It tells you if it's induction or not.
Right.
But let's say you cook like a madman, like you, and you scraped all that off. You don't know. Okay. Simply throw a magnet on the bottom, and that's how you know it's ready to go for it.
It has to be able to magnetic.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So typical pots and pans, they've got all the different layers in here. This is 18 gauge stainless steel. There's aluminum inside, but it's coated in stainless, which means it's got the magnetic, so it's going to conduct the heat like that.
Okay. What kind of pasta are we doing?
Oh my gosh, this is a black truffle pasta.
What?
Yeah, and I'm just going to put in, not a lot of water. You don't need a lot of water. You put it in like so. You can even break it if you want.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. But this is going to cook in 4 minutes.
Is it like fettuccine type pasta? What's
Yeah,
like? What,
yeah,
like
exactly.
like that's kind of.
Look at you.
I don't know. Like,
Look at you.
if I gotta be Chef Corbin Sue, I gotta know a little something.
But do you cook at home?
Yeah, yeah.
You ever get home and you're like, okay, I'm either going to go to a hockey game or I got to go somewhere else or I got to take the kids to the game or whatever, and you're in a rush and you want to cook something fast and furious?
Yeah.
Well, you'd use the induction because it cooks so quickly. It cooks even, it's easy to clean, it's safe, and it conducts way less energy.
Okay, so we don't have time to finish those, but that's what the noodles coming out, right?
So the noodles come out, you literally just drain them. Don't rinse your pasta because you lose all the flavor, you lose all the starch, and because this has truffle infused into the pasta, we want to just keep it all
Can
in.
I take one?
You can do one of those.
Take one of those?
You can do.
Do you want to do like Lady in the
We're
Tramp?
not gonna. I knew you were gonna. I was gonna say it.
Come on.
You know what? Are you the tramp or the lady?
Oh, hello. Okay, so there's a bunch of different appliances that we're going to work on in here.
Exactly.
So that's the induction one. Goemans.com for all of these appliances, and then we'll be making some stuff.
Yeah.
You sure?
Try it. Taste it. Yeah.
Last chance. Welcome back inside the kitchen set here at the station. We actually call it the canteen, and the canteen is an actual kitchen that we use on camera, but we were getting a little behind the scenes because, yeah, it's a working kitchen. So we got a working chef, or at least they told us he is. His name is Chef Corbin.
Hey, done one recipe.
Right?
Boiled water.
Oh, right. Oh, A-okay on that. What's the second one you're doing? Or what were you doing if you missed the first one? Convection, stovetop.
Induction cooktop. So the
Cooktop.
advantage is it's quick. It conducts less energy, so you save actually money when you use this appliance.
Yep.
More importantly, easy to clean, right? So gas stove, which you said you have.
I have, yes. It
You
takes
probably
a
have
lot
to
to
rock, paper, scissors at the end of a cooking
I
meal,
always
'cause
seem
it-
to lose that too.
And no one ever cleans it.
No, I always
you will
seem
look
to
forward
lose.
to cleaning it because it gets all nice and shiny
Right.
like that.
Okay.
5 elements, true induction, and it's incredible to use, and it's fast. So what I love about it is that you can control. It's got this the power bar. It's got a slider on it, so you can see here.
Can you see that?
The finger does all the work.
Oh, cool.
Right here, right? Look at that.
Okay, we got a special pan that works on this, right?
Right.
And
So
then
induction-friendly pan. We're going to heat up a little bit of olive oil, and we're going to make chicken coq au vin.
Chico, as your sous, I will be
I
supplying.
will say pass, and you will
and
do
I have
it.
to
Okay.
know. I have to know what chicken coq au vin is. Did I
It's
say it
essentially
properly?
it's coq au vin.
Coq au vin.
Which is chicken and wine,
Right.
and it's warming and comforting. It's perfect for cold weather like this.
Amazing. All right.
Pancetta, please.
Pancetta. Which one's the pancetta?
Kind of looks like bacon. Or I don't. Traditional.
Pancetta. There you are, chef.
Okay, so we're going to put that in there, render it a bit, get it nice and crispy. Look how quickly that pan heated up.
Right.
Okay.
Did you watching The Bear? The show The Bear?
No.
Okay, it's a great show. It's about like inner workings of the kitchen stuff. So anyway, it's good. Check it out.
So you can see how quickly it starts to crisp up. Okay.
Oh, it smells so good.
Now, when you do this recipe at home, you could take the lardon out and then put the chicken in. But what I like to do is I like to just kind of get a sear on it like that, and then I'm going to put the chicken that's been rinsed and towel dry. Now, raw chicken. Listen, I'm going to tell you, it's not unattractive. You know.
No. Does it matter what type of chicken you're grabbing
I
here?
like the dark meat because the dark
Yeah.
meat has lots of flavor.
Okay, more flavor in there.
Okay. And I'm just going to let the pan and the induction do the work.
Okay.
And this is a kind of a two-appliance recipe. I call it the one-pot wonder. You start in the pan, you sear, you layer in all your vegetables, your aromatics, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take it and we're going to put it into the oven.
Now?
Not yet.
Okay.
So we're going to sear first. You can see how crispy the pancetta is getting.
You should say that like Chef Corbin is here on behalf of KitchenAid and Goemans. That's where we got all the stuff here in our wonderful kitchen. A little salt and pepper.
A little salt and pepper.
Okay. I'm standing here looking like I'm supposed to be doing something, but not doing anything.
I'm going to flip over my chicken. You pass me the leeks.
The leeks. Leeks, yes.
Put them in.
Put them in. Yes. There we go.
I like the coins. You rinse them. Leeks are dirty little guys, so you got to clean them really well. Carrots.
Carrots. Boom.
Okay. Put those in. Chunky pieces. This is kind of like a farmer's type stew.
Right.
Pearl onions.
Pearl. Why pearl onions?
Half of them. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Why pearl?
Because it's the way the French do it. That's
Okay,
just the way it is.
pearl.
Some mushrooms.
Mushrooms. Some.
So these are
all?
cremini. You can put them all in.
All.
Okay. Put those in. And I'm just layering everything on top. Now we've got our aromatics. So you got bay leaf.
Okay, bay leaf.
Put that on top.
Right.
Put it, and fresh thyme. Put the whole sprigs in because as this cooks, the fresh leaves of the thyme are going to fall off of the branch. And then you put it in. Okay. Now we've got some wine.
Wine.
We're going to deglaze with wine. Now you know the rule for wine and cooking.
Right. If you have
You
to drink it
can't
first.
drink it. Well, you're supposed to. Okay, it's your recipe, fine. And then
In?
you put it. Now you put it in. If you can't drink it, you shouldn't cook with it.
In it goes.
Okay. Then we've got some reduced chicken broth there, so you can put
Whole
that
thing?
in there. Okay.
Okay.
I've already put in salt and pepper, and it's that easy. Okay. Then with the induction top here, you can bring it to a boil. You can see it's already boiling.
Yeah, it's hot.
Okay. It's done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk it over to the double wall convection oven. True convection oven. There's two of them. Okay. This is the advantage. You can do two things at the same time, two different temperatures, two different modes, and you save time and you save energy.
And it's all controlled up here.
All
So
controlled.
what do we
Upper
got
oven.
up here?
So this upper oven is on convection roast at 400 degrees.
400.
Because I want to sear this chicken coq au vin. And then we're going to do another recipe later where we're going to actually bake something.
tossing
Because
that
what you
in
don't
there.
want to do is you don't want to bake, for example, you don't want to bake a pie when you're roasting your roast beef because your
it
apple
comes
pie is going to
together.
taste like prime rib and then it's just a hot mess.
Magic Cove TV.
Magic
This
of
is
television.
the finished.
This is what it looks like. Okay, here, wait, you should do the whole thing here. Wait, you should
Oh, with the noodles?
do little noodles.
Oh, you put that with the noodles.
Yes.
Oh, I thought the noodles. Oh, okay. We're running out of time. We'll do
Let's
this.
do this.
Okay,
Put
like
a piece
that?
of chicken on there, taste it.
Chicken. Doesn't matter. I'm going like that. Okay. Chef Corbin, here on behalf of KitchenAid and Goemans, because that's where all of this stuff has come from. We have 2 more recipes for you. Come back on Friday
That's good, I'm good.
on Morning Live. Oh, look at that. Oh, hey. How'd you get in here? Morning. Welcome back into our kitchen set known as the canteen, and we're kind of showing off that this is a functional kitchen. So we got a functional chef, Chef Corbin.
Yes.
On behalf of KitchenAid and Goemans in here. So we've already made some pasta. We made some chicken coq au vin, and then biscuits is next.
Biscuits. So it's kind of like, you know, when I was a kid growing up on a farm in Alberta, my mother always made sure there was some sort of fresh baked goods on the table.
Kind of farm, had to be beef.
Beef, of
Yes,
course,
okay.
Alberta beef.
Right.
Right? Mixed herd, 150 head, no big deal. But she made the most incredible farmhouse biscuits. And that's what this recipe comes from. And it's perfect to go with our chicken coq au vin because you kind of pull and drag it and put it in.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show you how easy it is to make biscuits from, you took all the ingredients from the refrigerator there. Which
It's a big
is
old fridge.
The built-in double door fridge freezer.
Right.
And what's great about it is, you have kids?
Yeah, 3.
3. Are they grubby little kids?
They're
They
kids.
touch appliances
Yes, of
all
course
the
they
time.
are. Yes.
So the great thing about the print shield on these appliances is that you don't have to use the stainless steel polish. You just take a damp rag, wipe it dry.
You're good.
They can span.
Okay.
Okay. Flour. Wait, you should do
I
this.
thought I was the dumping
do
guy.
this,
Or
okay.
I lost my job because I
No,
didn't do it well last
flour.
time. Okay,
Butter.
flour. Yeah, but
Now notice I had everything in the
is that
tray
butter?
in the
Oh,
fridge.
that's like fancy butter. That looks
I
like
grated
cheese.
it on a cheese grater.
Oh wow, it looks like cheese.
But I've got all my ingredients in the fridge, so it's nice and cool. Because the whole thing about making biscuits is you want it to aerate and puff up, because when it gets in the oven, it gets hot, which I've preheated the oven.
Okay.
The steam goes up, makes your biscuits light and fluffy. Cheddar cheese.
Cheese. It needs to be cheddar?
Any kind of cheese you want.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, look, somebody wrote 1 egg. This is 1 egg.
That was you. Yeah, silly.
Buttermilk?
Buttermilk. Has to be buttermilk?
Has to be buttermilk.
Why are you showing off with the one hand?
Can't make
like,
buttermilk
egg thing?
biscuits without buttermilk. Okay, and then we've got baking powder and some salt. Okay, you can dump the baking powder in.
Baking powder in. Nice.
And, and this is it. So you can get this all ahead the night before, and the idea is you just make a nice little dough. Okay.
A mise-en-place before, and then you put it in the
mise-en-place?
fridge?
Oh, wow.
Mise-en-place.
Mise-en-place.
And then you put it in the fridge.
Okay, and then you can do this in your stand mixer if you wanted to do it, if you got one of those at home, but I just use a spoon. Okay.
Does it make it better if it's in the stand mixer? Or?
You will even, yeah.
Do we have a stand mixer here? We don't.
Other pants. They're in your other pants.
Right. Shoot.
Okay, so you basically form this in. Hang on, you've got my pan on the
Oh,
induction
sorry.
there.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay, so can I get this down? Yeah.
What am I doing?
I'm getting this dirty.
Okay. Yeah. Get that dirty.
Okay, I'll do the hard part,
All right.
which is essentially, you don't want to over knead this, but you just want a nice, soft, light dough, okay?
Right.
Just like so. Okay, I don't want to over mix it.
Okay.
Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to take,
Your hands are all. Oh, look at this. I'm a chef.
no, I have a little round cutter there. Bring your
But do you
baking tray
need-
over.
Oh, you're not done yet.
No,
I was
no.
going to help you with
can,
this.
No, it's fine. You're going to bring the baking tray over. Okay, and all you're going to do is you're just going to make these little loose little biscuits, okay? And you're going to put them right there. Or what? Or maybe I'll do it because
Yeah, I was
you
gonna
don't want to
s-
get your
you
hands
s-
dirty.
you
I
s-
understand.
you
I've
seem-
heard. I know what happens here at the studio.
You seem
I
to be
know
doing
they
a pretty
said that
good
you don't
job.
like to get yourself dirty.
Yeah. Just how can
Okay.
you deal with this pretty face?
So we're going to pretend that I've got. Okay, I'm going to do really quick. Okay. I want it fairly wet. Okay.
You want it wet like that.
Yeah. So we're going to do 6 really quick. Okay.
Okay. Because then these are going into our wall oven.
In our wall oven. Okay. Now put them in the oven while I wash my hands.
Okay. You're washing your hands. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so there's 2.
No, not the top oven. Top oven's got the cocoa vent.
Oh,
in it.
the cocoa vent.
So we're gonna put it in
How's
the
the
lower
cocoa vent?
oven.
Oh, cocoa vent.
So
Oh, there's
remember-
the cocoa vent. Right. Oh, it's bubbling.
Double
Okay.
wall-mounted ovens, 2 with true convection.
Oh, this is
We're
one
using
too.
convection roast on this one. Now we're going to do convection bake.
Okay.
This one's at 400. This one's at 350.
Because they're different temperatures.
Different temperatures, convection bake, convection roast. Now,
KitchenAid.
convection means it's got a fan, which means it's circulating the heat.
Okay.
Those are going to come out in 15 minutes, and what
Right.
you end up with are these scrumptious little delightful bites, and
Okay.
you'll think of my mother when you eat this.
Can we cheers to your mom? It kind of sounds
Cheers
weird.
to
but-
Carol.
Carol?
But yeah, put a
love you,
little-
Carol.
little
Okay,
chicken
we'll be
sauce.
back. Goemans, KitchenAid. This is where all this is coming from. Chef Corbin, we got one more. We got to eat dessert and come back on Morning Live. We've done the noodles. We've done the chicken coq au vin. We've done the biscuits. It's dessert time at our studio kitchen, back with our studio chef.
Corbin.
Chef Corbin. No, I was getting to like
What's your
the
name?
intro.
Bill, right?
Yeah. Do you know my name? Having a good time in our kitchen because this is a functional kitchen, and it's good to have a chef in here working with the kitchen because we're gonna have chefs on the show all the time. But we're kind of
Well,
like
yeah, and-
we're actually working with all the stuff.
And it's a beautiful set. I have to
yeah.
tell you, congratulations. The appliances are incredible. They're easy to use, easy to clean, and it's a pleasure coming here, I have to tell you.
Yeah.
I'll
okay.
come back.
Oh, will you?
I will.
We'll see how this last one goes.
Okay. What better way to enjoy dessert than with chocolate and butter? Just eat it by the spoonful.
Right?
Or we can make a molten cake.
Is that what we're doing?
And we're going to do it in a countertop convection microwave oven.
Okay. You're doing this on the induction stovetop.
So I'm just,
right,
again,
melting stuff.
because I want to melt the chocolate and the butter fairly quickly. Okay. It melted like that, as you could tell.
Right.
And then, like I said, we're going to put this in the convection microwave oven.
So microwaves are still a thing, I guess, right?
Yeah, well, there's microwaves and there's microwave convection oven,
Okay.
which means you actually can have, so if you live in a smaller space, it's conducive to having it there so you can still use it as a regular oven, which means you can actually bake in it.
You can put like metal stuff in it?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, not as a microwave mode, but you know, your convection microwave.
Okay.
And we're going to do that today, but we're going to use these little ramekins to make chocolate cake. Okay, so
Butter, chocolate chips.
good dark chocolate.
Right.
And now we're going to add some aromatics. So this is cinnamon. I don't want it all in there because I know you like to dump it all.
it's just like those-
So give me a couple pinches.
Pinches.
I like cinnamon in my dessert this time of year. It's kind of heartwarming, a little soothing spice,
There we go.
right? Okay.
Next.
Next, we're going to put in a little bit of flour.
Flour, how much?
That's literally 2.5 teaspoons of flour. That's all that's in this recipe.
We
Just
need
enough to help leaven it up and give it some structure, okay?
Yep.
And then we're going to put in 2 eggs. Sorry, 2 egg yolks and 1 egg.
Okay.
Okay, dump that in there.
Oh, just the 2, not all of them.
Yeah, all of it. Sorry.
All of it.
Okay. You want to go quick?
Yep.
And you're going to see how thick this batter is going to get, like this. This is the batter.
You like to snap. You're a
You know what?
snapper.
It's because I'm a chef. And it sounds, not that I'm trying to get to be rude, it's just,
Right.
you know, I don't have a lot of time in my life.
It's
You
like snappy.
kids?
Yeah. It's
Get in the
snappy.
car.
Yeah. Sometimes then I do it to the kids, but then I do it to my wife, and she's
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't work that
no,
way.
I know.
Yeah,
you have to
yeah.
be careful when you do
No,
that.
you didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. This is your batter. Chocolate, butter, flour,
Easy.
spice, eggs.
Right. This
Okay?
is what it comes to?
And that's what it comes to. So
Okay,
basically
boom.
you take
Like
this,
that.
you pour
Pour
it
it into one of those.
into these. Okay, you can do this the night before. So if it's date night, what's your wife's name?
Elizabeth?
Elizabeth. I'm sure you've done some bad stuff. You probably need to make it up to her.
Never.
So you do date night one night, right?
Yeah.
And you can make this chocolate molten cake.
So you're putting all those in there. You can put it in the fridge.
And you can put it in the fridge overnight, and then
Okay.
you put it in your convection microwave.
So I'm coming here. Oh, got this. Clean these up. These are going right in here.
Okay, so then we've got the.
Come around
You
here, Luke.
got 2 of these
Okay,
babies
so we've
right
got
here.
2.
So we preheated the oven. There's a button right here called convection bake right there. Okay, so we're just gonna put it right in. You can just you know put
Just
your
one of
hand-
them?
It's warm. We're gonna put we're gonna put all 4 in there. Show you how you can do 4 desserts at the same time. I preset it. Push start. and
How
it's
long is
that
it in there
easy.
for?
It's gonna be in there for 5 to 6 minutes.
5 to 6 minutes. Okay.
5 to 6 minutes, and what you end
Magic
up
of
with is that
television.
one. Open that one up.
Yep. Hot.
Hot.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no. No.
Those. Okay. You simply take a knife, go around the edge, and this is what it looks like. Okay. And then you take another plate.
Right.
Do that. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Oh, there's one in there. Oh wow. Cool.
Okay, and then if you want to be really fancy, you can flip it up and do that kind of thing. But basically, you've got chocolate cake. Put whipped cream, put ice cream, fresh berries.
Whatever you want on it.
I'm going to eat mine. Oh, that's hot.
That is hot. Okay, so how many we got? So we got the induction, we got the induction microwave, we got the fridge, we got the dual wall unit.
We have the double wall mounted true convection
Right.
oven, the fridge with the freezer, microwave, induction, and then we have a dishwasher, which means, oh look, it says it's dirty. That means it's time to load dirty dishes.
Who's
you know
doing,
what that means?
Who's doing those?
So, you know what a mic drop is? The chef's doing a towel drop.
Ah, goodness. Chef Corbin, on here on behalf of KitchenAid and also Goemans, because that's where you can get all these appliances. Thanks, Chef. All right, I get to eat my cake after I do the dishes.